Hey there, everyone. My name is Monkey Strap, and I'm from the guys who play games backwards from Final Fantasy 9 in depth. And if you couldn't tell, based on the fact that we're carrying a young lady in our arms, yeah, this sequence is, I try to even call it a sequence. You run up these stairs with Garnet in your arms. She has jiggle physics, I guess, if you want to call it that, right? She kind of goes up and down with you. And pretty much like if you were actually carrying someone, which is, a nice detail. You didn't get these chests earlier, you can get them now. I think it's actually faster to get them now because you do it and then you don't have a chest opening animation. So Garnet, you just like open it instantly because Garnet's in your arms. I don't think anyone followed us. Just shove the candlestick back into place. My queen. Why have you done this? I have devoted my whole life to serving you and the princess. Why did you harm the princess? Why? Steiner. Zidane. Do you think she'll ever wake up? Of course. She's asleep because she's tired, that's all. I want to let Dagger rest a little. Do you guys mind? Thanks. If only I'd gotten here sooner. I'm sorry. What happened to you? You are not your usual self. Go on, blame my incompetence. Tell me it is my fault. Let me do a really dramatic... No! I can't. I'm bad at that kind of thing. No! I can't. I don't know what I feel right now. I can't even shed a tear. There they are. Yeah, remember those clowns? There is no escape. Oh, hey, look, Beatrix, for the third time. Welcome back, Steiner. Where have you been all this time? Don't tell me you've been enjoying the company of these scoundrels. What the hell? The only scoundrels around here are you and your fat queen. Fools like you will never learn. Yes, we're really fighting Beatrix for a third time. And hey, big surprise, it works exactly the same as every other Beatrix fight. I'm not even gonna, like, hide it. Although we get an actual boss battle theme here. She has stuff to steal. If we don't steal them fast enough, she run. Same biz. We stole an ice brand from her again. Well, I say again, but technically last time we stole it, during a thing. Ow, wow, she doesn't like Steiner. I guess nobody likes Steiner, huh? Ba-dip-a-doo. Steal? We got. Of course, you can steal the Phoenix down from her, because of course you can. Ouch! That's some damage. Damn, bam, bam, bam. Oh yeah, so in the first two times we fought her, we could slow her down at least. This fight, she's even immune to slow. So, like, there's just nothing you can do here except either stall or just kill her. Or, well, kill her to the best of your ability, Do-do-do-do-do-do. I think she's gonna Cura now. Oh no, she's just gonna obliterate someone. Ouch. Steiner dead. Yeah, because this works like the second fight. Once you take down about... I think it's half her HP again, her next attack will be a Cura on herself. Do-do-do-do. There you go. Well, since Steiner's at 1 HP... That's funny though, because that Cura did pretty much the same amount that the Cura did. Let's check out this minus strike damage, though, hey? Whee! Boom! Actually outdamaged, Freya. And since Steiner's at 1 HP, we can watch him get Freya killed instead. Jesus Christ! It's so funny. They are not shy about letting you just get beat up here. Boom! Oh, they're covering each other? I forgot Steiner has cover. That's hilarious. Should probably take that off. In fact, let's just show off. Let's see if is she dead again? Well, yes, but not in the way I expected. Meow. I mean, this could miss, but hopefully we'll see that she's immune. Oh, she's not immune. I was lied to. You know, I thought she wasn't immune to slow, but I read it on, what was it? I didn't even read it on the wiki. I don't remember where I read this, but I read that she was supposed to be immune to slow in this fight. And I just kind of took it at their word, even though I did... Like, I remembered her never... I don't remember anything in this game ever being immune to slow, but, like... I guess I was wrong. I mean, I was right. At least in this regard. Boom! The attack is different, at least. She Klim hazards us. Remember that move from 7? Never step into this land again. What did she say? I'll kill all enemies of Alexandria. The Gaul. I always like how it pops in here, her song starts playing, but it starts playing like halfway through, which is kind of cool. Your pathetic powers are useless against me. Hey, wait a minute. You're the general of this kingdom. As the general of Alexandria, what is your sworn duty? Is it to protect Dagger? To your Princess Garnet? I'm sure you know who's sitting over there. It can't be. Princess. I love that Vivi was just like laying down. Like, that was kind of a funny angle, actually. So, it was true. The queen really did mean to kill her. What? No! The queen would never do such a thing! Steiner, it is time for you to accept the truth. My heart is set. All this time I've been mistaken. I hate to say this, but the lady's right, Rusty. You'd better learn to accept it. Citizens of Burmecia, please forgive me. Yeah, sure. Like, this part always felt a little weird to me. It's like, okay, so you were okay with doing all this shit, but now Garnet's in danger. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, forgive me. And, you know, not surprisingly, Freya freaking is like, it's too late to... Let me do this right. It's too late to seek forgiveness. But you can still save Dagger. Freya, I tell you this because I acknowledge your powers. Help your princess. Freya continuing to be best character? I don't know if I can, but I will give it a try. I hope this will work. Irrevocable. Is that how you say that? Irrevocable? I've never said this word out loud. Irrevocable is the spell we have cast. I like how they look at each other too. It is useless! Oh. Princess, are you alright? Oh, my head. What happened? She's drunk. Dagger! Yay, Princess! You're all here. Yep, they're all here. What is all this ruckus? Everyone's here, alright. The princess has awakened, your majesty. Kidnapping the princess they are, your majesty. Okay, yeah, but you guys are gonna execute her. Why do you care if she gets kidnapped? Have you extracted all the Eidolons from her? Eidolons? God damn, I can't say this word consistently. We have, your majesty. Then what are you waiting for? Take Garnet and throw her in prison. Yes, Your Majesty. I won't allow that. Oh, are you defying me as well? Your Majesty, it is my duty to protect the princess. I beg you, reconsider. Please do not harm the princess anymore. All of you, leave here at once. I'm staying. Zidane, go! Now! You two are joining forces. How amusing. Get rid of them. Mother! Freya, be careful. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Come on, let's go. Steiner's giving you the thought there. Wait! Bandersnatch, bite their heads off! So yeah, if you couldn't tell, we actually do in fact get to control Beatrix. She beats the hell out of us for 3 fights in a row, and now we get to play as her! And we can take a quick look at all of her stuff here. So she has some white magic, including stuff we haven't even seen yet, like full life, recover from KO with full HP. She has Esuna. She has silence. She has reflect. We haven't seen that yet, I guess. She has blind. She even has holy. And she also has the Psykin, which is some sword abilities, which once again we've seen all of these. Thunder Slash, Stock Break, Clone Hazard, and Shock. Jeez. What do we even do? Beatrix is kind of frail, actually, when we control her. We can see she actually has less HP than Freya, because Freya has the 10% HP bonus, which is kind of unfortunate, but, you know, offensively is a whole nother thing. So, you know what, let's use, let's just be for funsies, let's toss out a Holy. Check out this spell. And he's dead. 3,000 damage, Jesus Christ. That thing only has like 1,000 HP, so that is overkill of the highest degree. Now we have to run, and you actually do have to run because we're actually getting chased by Bandersnatches. You have to be careful. These dudes will in fact try to catch up to us. And also, we have Garnet again. She's only level 9, so she's a little low level. But we can finally give her some stuff again. Not that it matters. Let me just double check and everything. Oh yeah, it's time to learn Undead Killer, so we can throw him the Mithril Gloves. Boo, 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 boo. Dead. Vivi's learned this, so we can, I don't know. Wind damage reduced by 50%. So we put this on, it actually gives him more magic defense, but lowers his magic evasion, which it also makes him take less wind damage. I mean, might as well, because these are all basic stuff, and maybe someone else could use the Magician's Shoes. Let's go. Check out that Bandersnatch up there. It's kind of cute if you don't look at its horribly mangled face. So yeah, remember that thing we saw earlier that like looked like it was in the middle? Yeah, it gets raised up here. And hey, look! A new type of Black Mage! Type C's! Black Mages! Damn it! Kill! They have fancy looking staffs. The funny thing is, compared to the Type Bs, these guys aren't actually that big of a power increase. Because they still use the raw spells, so they'll still use Fire, Thundara, and Blizzara. Garnet also gets mutilated there, jeez. Still tense for now. And hey, look, we have sword magic again. Remember this stuff? We can start using these again. Fire Sword. Boom! 620. They do have a fair bit more health, though. That guy's probably almost dead, so we'll group Thundara to take him out. They can whack us with their staffs, too. I could heal, but, like, why not? Let's try silencing, because if we get lucky, they're just, like, out of business. Oh, God! Steiner, heal her! Quick! There we go, we silenced one. That's good. I mean, we haven't seen poison yet. Let's toss out a poison. Do do ba do ba do do do. I forget what poison's chance to hit is, but it should be pretty good as long as you single target it. Why do I say anything? Stole a tent, that's pretty good. Let's see the damage difference between using Sword Magic Raw versus just attacking with Steiner. You can see it almost doubles his damage output to do that. Alright, now that this guy's silenced, we can just kind of grind some steals off him. He has a tent we can steal, and tents are worth good money, so I mean, might as well, right? She doesn't have blind yet. You know, let's just keep using poison, because, like, why not? For funsies. There you go. This time we got it. Couldn't steal anything. With defense. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just I really want the tent, you know? Tents are good money. And we're not exactly rolling in it anymore, so... Ow! You jerk. Come on, we got the tents from the other two first try. Oh, he died. Well, whatever. We can show that off. If you die from poison, they just disappear. I think that happens pretty much anytime an enemy dies from anything that doesn't do damage. Or, like, isn't like a traditional I smack you for damage spell, you know? Alright. And that raises back down and we can just run. I love how they have that thing, this door here, for one thing. Just that scene where you see them get raised up. Let's go ahead and heal here. Hey, we haven't had a white mage in forever, hey? So that's nice. It took us a while to load in there. So these guys, if you couldn't tell, kind of the joke with them is that their fur conducts static electricity, so they actually take less damage from electric attacks. So, you know, Bandersnatch. Don't use Thundara on them. Use, like, I don't know. Let's try putting them to sleep. Actually, yeah, I'll group sleep. Let's see if one of them gets put to sleep. That'd be nice. Man, my luck with status effects has been pretty poor. Especially with sleep. Sleep has, like, hit, like, once out of, like, a dozen enemies I've tried to hit. Now, mind you, like I mentioned, if you group cast status, it does make it less accurate. But, you know. Whatever, let's just beat the hell out of these guys. But also, yeah, we can take advantage to show this off. Garnet has lost her her Eidolons. Her Eidolons. Since she can't really do anything else, I mean, let's group cast Silence, see if we can do the same thing, eh? Man! Just no luck, hey? Fiber should do some good damage, though. This might actually kill it. Yeah, take it out. Bam, that's some damage. Stole a tent. There you go. Now we're getting shit. Oh, he missed! Oh, because Tongue... So Tongue, I believe, inflicts... What does it inflict? Does it inflict... What does it inflict? I actually don't remember. I guess we'll check Vivi's status stuff after this, so we'll see what it does. I will save Vivi's MP and we'll just wait for Steiner's turn here. Tongue, what does that do? I actually don't know. Well, it doesn't have anything. Alright, Steiner, finish it off with your Mithril Sword. I'm looking over my phone. I just got a spam text message that says, "Hi, I sent you a payment." Like, yeah, okay, I believe that. Money for free. Garnet levels up real quick here, though. Levels in this game are very exponential. The experience you get you need to level up per level goes up quite a bit every time you level up. She's got scan now, though, so we can finally go ahead and throw on... Oh, I mean, yeah, we want ability up. That seems like a good idea. What Steiner got? Didn't he just learn something, too? He learned Bird Killer, probably. Oh, maybe Vivi learned something. He learned Loudmouth and Thyra. Maybe? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. He's getting real close to that Oak Staff, though, which is going to be great. Let me see here. Alright, so let's obviously put ability up on her, because that'll be good. So let me see here. What did... Tongue puts you to sleep. That's what that is. That's definitely what that is. Alright, so let's take all these off. Take a look here. I mean, let's put alert on. Steiner, I mean, these are beasts, so let's put on Beast Killer. Other than that... Should heal with Dagger once more. Yeah, that seems good. Now we have Scan, too. We should probably show that off, because Scan's pretty useful if you're just running through without, like, memorizing what stuff has. I haven't really been using Detect, either. I should have been using that more, because it's, like, it's nice. Where's Steiner? He just strolls on down the stairs. Hey, hurry up! What am I doing here? What's the matter? Beatrix served the queen all these years, and now she's turning against her. Freya lost her comrades, yet she insists on protecting the princess. The queen will never forgive them. She will kill them both. Zidane, I have a request. What? Why are you going formal all of a sudden? I want you to escort the princess out of Alexandria and take her to Dr. Tot. I'm sure Dr. Tot can come up with a plan to help us in our kingdom. Piece of cake, I'm an escape artist. Don't worry, Steiner, we'll get her there. Zidane, Master Vivi, I'm counting on you. Princess, I bid you farewell. Nice character building moment for Steiner. It's kind of funny how it's like Beatrix was influenced by Steiner leaving, thinking that he had already done the same thing, realizing that the queen was like corrupt. But then that was never the case, but she just kind of assumed that that was the case, and that kind of influenced her to be constantly like second guessing her decisions. Right? We saw all the way back that she was like, where's Steiner, you know? And then it kind of influences her to finally turn against the queen. And it's funny that her assumptions about Steiner have influenced Steiner to then, you know, change his mind about the queen as well. You know, it's kind of a weird, like, infinite circle, like a catch-22. What's the term? I don't even know. Steiner. Everyone is fighting for me. That's right. They're all fighting for you, and for Alexandria. They're moving forward, giving everything they got. So we have to move on, just like they are. We can't stop now. Come on! But... Damn, we got company! How many Bandersnatchers are here? I forget if there's two. If there's two, this might actually be kind of a hard encounter. No, there's just the one. It's funny, they get rid of Steiner just in time for this fancy battle arena where the side there is like out of the way. I think if you have 4 characters here, they don't stand in the void, but they get pretty close. Let's just steal from Bandersnatch. Potion. We'll try putting him to sleep. If we single target this should be more likely to hit. And if not, we'll try silencing him. I mean... Yeah, there we go. Finally, some good luck. So, we'll try to steal one more thing from him, and then we'll smack him with Zidane for some big damage. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could What's That just for like a Wombo combo, but there's only one monster, so we'll just give it a good hard smack. Boom! 630. If we had Beast Killer, that would have done like even more, but let's just kill it. Bam! Do-do-ba-ba-doo! She learned life. Nice. I forget, I think it cuts back? Or are we still Zidane? No, we're still Zidane. Alright, let's go. Or is it cut back now? Yeah, here we go. I love watching Freya just jump around. Man, wouldn't it have been nice if we were her earlier? What do you think? It's not going to be easy. Yeah, okay, it's not going to be easy, says character that does 1,000,000 damage with every hit. I'm pretty sure this is a fight where we can just Clim Hazard. The only problem is that Beatrix can get put to sleep here. So you have to be careful about that. I mean, yeah, let's just Clim Hazard. Watch this shit. Wham! Just dead. It's not gonna be easy, it's gonna be really easy. Beatrix even gets like experience and shit and levels up here, which is really cool. But you've probably noticed, but she doesn't have a trance meter. They're tougher than I expected. We're not out of danger yet. They're tougher than I expected. I love how they keep saying it. Beatrix! Freya! They keep saying that when we keep one-shotting them. Steiner, what are you doing here? I am Captain Adelbert Steiner of Alexandria. Grant me the honor of assisting you, brave knights. Enough with your babble. Fight! So let's get a good idea of the damage difference between these three characters, since we have all three of our knights here now. So here's Beatrix's attack. Boom, 840. Here's Freya's attack. 390. And then here's Steiner's attack. Oh, nice miss. Kills it for 460. And that's with Beast Killer. Beatrix doesn't even have any killer abilities, right? Boom. Dead. Do. You know, now I think about it, I totally forgot to show off that Beatrix has, like, I should have ran. Because Beatrix has a running animation, even though you can't run for any of these fights, which is like, I mean, of course, everyone, they just kind of do that as like a failsafe, but you know, it's just funny. Oh, actually, you know what, before we go, we're going to save here, but I want to show off one thing. A lot of people don't know this because this area you can run around here is pretty small. Actually, you know what, let's show this off by, oh, wow, here. Yeah, there's encounters on this screen. And I believe... Yeah, there you can... Oh, Type Bs? I forgot these guys were here. I know there's Type Cs here. I forgot you can fight these guys some more. That's kind of funny. I mean, hey, maybe... we can actually kill these guys with physical attack, maybe. Nice. Thundara. So I guess if we really wanted to, we could stall these guys and get a thing. Oh. Well, you've made a terrible mistake here, because Zidane is about to go ham on your ass. And when I say ham, I mean he's going to steal from it. Well, this is my fault for intentionally stalling. You know, we won't even bother attacking these guys, because Zidane will kill us in one hit anyways. More Thundara. Alright, Type B, you're about to experience a world of pain. As quoted by Giovanni. I don't know why. Boom! 630. But even in trance, that's still less damage than Beatrix was doing with her physical attack. Hey, she learned silence. Let's check out our things now. I think that's everything on the rod, so we might be able to throw the racket on her and make her actually do decent physical damage. Oh, she's still learning shell. Damn it. Well, it'll be like 1 or 2 more fights. Oh yeah, she has the Stardust Rod too. We stole that. Reflect and Float, or Blind Stona. Since we're already getting ability up from this... Actually, now that I think about it. Why don't we do something like this? We can put this on her for shell. And we can just put this on for ability up. The Stardust Rod makes her take less shadow damage. Rod adorned with beautiful stars. So we'll put ability up back on her. So like, even though this is, you know, this does increase her damage a bit. And I mean, it would be nice to put on the racket. I might actually swap to the racket later, just because, like, it increases her damage, and she can't really do anything except damage right now. But it's probably worth going for... Like, blind is also probably more useful for us right now. Oh god, yeah, here's an encounter. Look at these. Let's get the hell out of here. I do not want to fight this. The encounters here can actually be pretty scary, as you can see. 2 Type C's and a Bandersnatch, from before we were fighting 1 Bandersnatch. Anyways, let's see what happens. I've never actually tried this. What happens if you try to go back up? I won't let Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix's efforts be in vain. I'm gonna find a way out of here, no matter what. Man, that's quite a mouthful of a text box. Alright. Let's go back to the Moogle, use some tents. Get the hell out of here. We're actually about to fight an upcoming boss that's... Funny enough, just like Zorn and Thorin, this boss is pathetically easy if you know what you're doing because of the way the fight works. Oh god, another one. You know what? Let's fight this one. Let's give it everything we got. So... we can put Reflect on, since these guys will cast magic. Yeah, why not? See if that comes in handy. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll spam status magic on Garnet. I'm not even gonna bother... Come on. Yeah! Let's go. Take that. I was gonna attack the Bandersnatch. Oh, well, that's not that much damage, though. Ow, hey, double magic. You know what? That's good timing, because we kind of need it for this fight. Although I say that, but Vivi actually doesn't have enough magic to cast too much stuff. So let's let, oh, here, go. What are you doing? Beat that guy up. So we'll do a group cast Fira, and then, do I have enough? You can try to cast magic, but I need something that would cost 5 or more, and there actually isn't anything. So I think I'm gonna have to do... How much poison is 10 and 18? Man, I can't do anything, actually. That kind of is unfortunate. You know what? I'll wait. But... That's awesome. Perfect, man. Take that. You know what? We'll just do... We'll group cast Sleep, and then I'll just toss out a Fire Spell on this guy. Yeah. And then we'll Silence, see what happens. Hopefully one of them gets put to sleep. Yeah, okay, that's good. That'll help out a lot. And since Garnet's getting a Reflect, let's put a Shell on... I don't know. I mean, hell, let's just put another Reflect down. Let's put it on Zidane. This is because this is not an easy encounter. Wow, yeah, those guys take no damage from magic. They probably have more magic defense. Yeah, we're very low on MP right now. But hopefully we can kill this guy. There you go. Fall down. Vivi's immune. We're in sort of a weird situation where I kind of have to just beat this dude up with Trance Vivi, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Wham! Take that! We're not going to attack this guy right away, because we're going to let Zidane get the first hit in for big damage here. Oh, just barely living. Garnet might be able to kill this then. Boom! Take that. Check out Garnet not doing a victory animation right now. Neither is Vivi, still. Vivi hasn't had a victory animation in quite a while, actually. Because the whole time we've just been in this chaotic, black mages are killing everyone environment. Alright, come on. Let's get out of here. Ah! Alright. Let's get a Moognet check first. I have a favor to ask. Deliver a letter to Monty. Let's check one more time just in case, because sometimes you'll miss if you just leave. Alright. So, let's see what equipment we've got here. He learned ability up in Loudmouth, so we can... I mean, screw it. Let's throw on the Magician Robe, because why not? It's overpowered, but who cares? Still not learning that, though. We got Shell, so we can swap this out now for... That's giving her Insomniac, so we don't need to worry about that. We can get Clear Hit and Blind from the Magician's Shoes, like, why not? Sure. Like, the thing is that it's generally, like, if you've got an option to learn... Like, this is a good tip for you. If you've got an option to learn an ability from an accessory versus a weapon, usually you want to prioritize it on the weapon because, you know, I only have... The only thing I can change out is I can change the Multana Racket to learn Blind and Stona. Whereas with the accessories, I have a lot of options for different things I can learn. So it's usually a good idea to prioritize that. Alright, so we're going to have to use 2 tents here, but we stole a bunch, so, you know, no worries there. Use another tent. Alright, let's go ahead and save here. Let's save, Kupo. I don't know why I felt the need to read that one out loud. Do do bup 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 bup. Where is the last save I made? Clara Tree Trunk, Clara Sandpit, Clara Cathedral, Red Rose, over here, Dali Storage Area. Remember that? That was like 10 hours ago of gameplay time, jeez. More than that now. Like 13. Alright. I don't think there's encounters in here. There will be encounters here. What's the name of this area, actually? Underground. Come on, no encounters. Alright, there we go. And then we have this screen where, once again, there's no encounters, so... Just underground. Can take a look around here, though. This is our first time. I almost kind of wish if I ran around here by accident there was actually an encounter. It'd be kind of funny. I don't think there's ever anything to find here. Like, I don't think there's any in the corners. No. What the hell? They fell for it again! Really stupid they are! You bastards! Bastards we may be, but clever are we! Nice rhyme. Hee hee hee! Hey, what's up? Zidane, are you alright? Blank! I love this part. So funny. Hey, what's up? Such a good line from Marcus. Bro, over here! Hold up, my body still feels kinda stiff. We gotta hurry! Zidane and Dagger are in danger. Who's Dagger? Zidane's new girl? What, you don't know? No what? What are you talking about? Blank's just completely out of the loop. Now, he was made of stone for quite a while. Just keep running. Sheesh. We came here straight from Evil Forest. Man, I love you guys. Zidane, you can ride the Gargant downstairs. Blank. Marcus. Get out of here. We'll take care of this. There's more bad guys coming. I owe you guys big time. Let's get out of here. I love the way this game manages, like, Blank and Marcus stay relevant, and it's in a way that doesn't feel forced. Like, I mean, I say that, like, that sequence is basically there to be like, it's funny, it makes sense, and it's also like, it's a way to just be like, hey, Blank's okay again. You know, it's such a good little scene. So this is Gargan Rue. Dagger, are you alright? Forget I asked. I'm sure you have a lot on your mind. There's something coming. Is this a Gargant? It's huge! We're riding this thing? Yeah, let's get moving. Let's get moving. Let's get going. We have no time to waste. Dagger. I don't know what to do anymore. Oh, come on! Why do you think everyone stayed behind? Yeah, they're fighting for you, but also they know deep down inside that they have to fight. Beatrix, Freya, Marcus, Blank, even Steiner. Sometimes you can't think everything out. You have to listen to your heart. Alright. The Gargant decides to just take off without freaking Zidane. Like, jeez. What a jerk. Where are we going? We're going to Trino. We'll stay there for the time being and try to figure out our next move. Yikes! That's... Is this what the Gargant is scared of? I think this one's different from the one I ran into. Be careful. Yeah, I had to fight another one. But the implication here is that this is the same thing, just that it has basically, like, molted or whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's grown up, right? Because it's another snake in the same area. And it's got its horns that are like raveled out now. Ralvamago. Ralvamago instead of Ralvalarva. So the reason why this boss fight is pathetically easy is because every time you smack this thing with a physical attack, it reacts to the attack and rolls itself up. And now it can't be like, whatchamacallit. Like, it won't do anything now until it's, like, donezo, basically. Right, I say donezo. It won't do anything until its next turn comes, or, like, I forget. Like, its ATB will reset, and then it has to wait for its next turn, basically. Once its next turn comes up, then it does this. So because of that, we can kind of just sit here and smack it with Garnet the whole time for tiny amounts of damage as we try to steal its stuff. I think this thing has an Oak Staff, if I remember correctly. Actually, here, this is a good idea. Let's Soul Blade and blind it. Even though it's not doing physical attacks, if we blind it, we can't miss anymore. So we won't have to worry about Garnet randomly missing and then actually getting smacked. Do-do-do-do-do-do. If I remember correctly, this thing might have I forget what it has. I remember it having a piece of armor called a Brigagine. But let's see. Let's actually check. I was saying we should use Detect more often. So let's do that. Let's also show off a funny thing with this game, actually. So we have Scan now. Let's also see what it has. Oak Staff. Admin. That's what it is, right. I was thinking this is a little too early for the Brigidine because that's a really strong piece of armor. Let's scan this thing, though, and see what happens. So if we try to scan this thing, we get a fancy little animation that's like more intricate than Detect. But it actually misses, and that is because of the goofy... Because this game has the thing where bosses don't have... Like, they have more HP than you would think because of, like, the underlying mechanics. They decided that instead of working around this, they decided to just make bosses immune to being scanned. At least I presume that's what it is, which is hilarious. Wow, nice critical. I presume that's what that is, which is kind of goofy, but, like... It's kind of funny, if you ask me. Let's put Garnet in the front row just for funsies, just to make her do more damage. Like, it's hilarious to me that basically the entire mechanic of scanning bosses to see the weaknesses is unusable just because... I assume that's what it is. They were just too lazy, or whatever you want to call it. I shouldn't say lazy, but they just didn't want to have the mechanic of figuring it out. And to be fair, it's because it works differently for different bosses. So, like, I imagine having it actually properly work would be kind of a pain in the ass. You would have to have it work differently depending on whether it's like something like the Zamaluk or this guy, right? This thing has a Oak Staff. We already have an Oak Staff because we stole one where we got one from Shokographs way back, but you know, might as well steal it because it's money. We'll try stealing. How about this? Let's try stealing 5 more times, and if it doesn't happen, then we'll start beating the hell out of this guy. What do we have that we can talk about? We have poison. This guy won't be immune. As you can imagine, because poison is percentage damage, this guy will be immune to poison too. Because they don't want you to have poison just obliterate this guy. We have Float. Float does exactly what you think it does, like it does in every other game. Float makes it so a target is immune to earth spells. Actually, now that I think about it, you know, let's show something off so I don't have to do this in the fake fight. Let's have Garnet cast Float on everyone. And we'll have Vivi smack this thing. Whoa, bit of lag there. So now we're floating. He'll react to the spell. Became compact. So let's see what happens if we actually hit this thing when it is in the state of being compact. Reacting to the attack. Earth Power. Smashes the ground and shakes us. But since we're floating, it doesn't do... It actually heals him too, which is really interesting. He also uncompacts. But yeah, you can see there that, like, it's a really bad... Like, this is kind of silly, too. Because it heals him, it's a... Even with float, you don't want to be smacking this guy. When he's rolled up like this, I believe his defense is max. So, like, you can't do anything about that, except just be floating. And he'll still heal, so it's, like... kind of silly in that regard. We'll focus one more time. I haven't been taking counts, so we'll steal one more time after this. And if it doesn't, then we'll watch just how much damage Vivi can do after we've focused him up to 99 magic. Let's take a look at this boss's design too. Like, he has the cool little, like, spikes kind of on his front there, which look really cool, if you ask me. And he has his tusks, which you could kind of see his tusks when he was Ralva Larva. But they were, like, kind of inside his, like, his shell, cocoon, whatever you want to call it. Well, since we're going to wait for this guy to unravel, we'll steal one more time. And we actually outsped it, too. Alright, check out this Blizzard... Oh. I'm way down there. Whoops. Check out this damage. You know, the funny thing is, because we raised Vivi's magic to 99, that would make him a lot more accurate with status effects, too. So if you're having trouble making a status stick on a boss, it's not a bad idea. Watch this damage. Boom! 3,000 damage. We just obliterated that guy. Boom, he's dead. So we didn't get the Oak Staff, but we got the Admin Vest, and we already have an Oak Staff, so it's not even a big deal. And we're going to learn a bunch of magic here. Got an Ether and a Garkin card. Not bad. Or I should say, humph. Like, how would you even say, like, obviously it's supposed to be him, like, jumping up, so like, something like that. It's moving again. But why is it going so slowly? Hey, hurry up. Don't yell at it. The poor thing must be scared to death. But it's... See? It can go faster. Good job. No, Zidane, look. Hey, look, it's this guy. Damn it, it's chasing us. We'll pass Trino if we don't stop soon. That thing's fast, too. For a snake-looking thing. Caterpillar. Like, it's supposed to be like a kind of like a caterpillar, I guess. Hey, look, some Oglops. We haven't seen these in a while. Bounce. Bounce. And then they run away. Boop boop. So here's the question. This scene coming up ahead is kind of an interesting one because it tends to break on emulation. I think we just passed Trino. So I wonder if it's going to look good or not. Damn it, we can't just jump off at this speed. Zidane, look! Huh? What the? Shoot! The tunnel! No, it looks good. Ah! We're gonna fall! Hang on tight! An exit? Crash. On a lot of emulators, if it's not set up properly, those text boxes will be totally borked. And they're often borked in different ways depending on the emulator, so it's kind of nice. Mother. Now she's got mages on her, helping her out. Your Majesty! In my way you are! Step back, underling! Let us through! I have strict orders from the Queen not to let either of you through. I shall make any inquiries on your behalf. I love their little... State your business. Like, what are they, dogs tilting their heads? The Queen's guests have arrived. Let them come in, shall we? I shall inquire. Stay here. Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. That says it all right there. Let the guests through. You two are dismissed. What does that mean? Queen Braun is quite upset with you two for letting the princess escape with the pendant. You should go now. Whatever to do are we? We cannot live without the Queen's backing. We must first tell the guests to come in. It's hard not to feel a little bad for Zordon Thorn just because, like, at the end of the day, even if they're being dickheads, I mean, like, on the list of, war crimes that have been committed, them being dickheads is pretty low on the list compared to, Beatrix, like, helping, with the invasion of Burmecia and Clara. And yet we're okay with letting her just be like, whatever. Phew. What a view. Who are you, boisterous woman? Out of my way! The queen summoned me! Restrain yourself before the queen. I love how the other dude just like, do you understand who you're talking to? Like, she tries to stop him, but he just walks on through. I'm Lonnie, the best and the most beautiful bounty hunter in the world. Yeah, remember her? We saw her name pop up on that complaints list back in Lindblum. She also has an axe that's as freaking big as her. It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. I hear things aren't going too well. Have you no manners? This is what I get for hiring a lowlife. I'm sure you didn't hire me for my manners, Your Majesty. Humph. You have two objectives. The first is to retrieve the pendant, a national treasure from Princess Garnet. The other is to assassinate the Black Mage traveling with them. What is that? A soulless golem. A defect is running free. I don't know what happened between you and the princess, but what should I do if I meet with resistance? Humph. Just get the pendant back from that wretched girl. Wonderful. My axe is pleased to hear that. It won't take long. Good day, Your Majesty. Is it true that a boy with a tail is traveling with the princess? Yes, that accursed monkey. I shall give you an extra reward if you take care of him. I was right. I'll take care of your request after I finish him. Mr. Red-Headed Man just leaps off the balcony. Reporting, the Alexandrian fleet has returned to home waters. Please prepare to depart on the Red Rose. Ah, finally! We leave immediately. Wahahaha! Pinnacle Rocks. This is another area we've technically been to. We saw this way back once again when we were at Lindblum, right? We came to hang out here for a couple seconds. Mother. We couldn't really get in here, though, because there was just like a wall. Ugh. Vivi, we made it? Where are we? We're at Pinnacle Rocks. It's supposed to be near Lindblum Castle. Pinnacle Rocks? Lindblum? The Gargant took us this far? Where's Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix? And Zidane? He went to check the area. Dagger, you're awake. I love that Vivi like gets down a little bit when Zidane jumps. I've never noticed that actually. He like kind of ducks a little bit. Do you feel okay? Where is everyone, Zidane? I don't know. We're really far from Alexandria. So, remember how we read those signs that says those warnings? Hey, don't worry. The Tanthos guys are with them too. It's almost nightfall. They're probably in Trino by now. Do you think we can borrow an airship in Lindblum? Trino is only steps away if we can reach South Gate. Yeah. Warnings of an old man. Are you our enemy? That is up to you. My name is Ramuh. I've heard your name somewhere. I've seen your name in a book I read about summoning magic. You must be Ramuh, the Thunder God. Do you know that your summon magic destroyed Clara? And every time I see this freaking word, I can't decide. Let's just go with Eidolon. 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 And Eidolon follows its summoner's orders. It responded to the orders of a woman filled with greed this time. No, Mother! I can't believe it. I was confined while Clara was destroyed. It wasn't your fault, Dagger. They knew. That's why they stayed behind. Everyone. True, you are not the one who caused the destruction. But I must ask you, what will you do now? If I were more powerful, if I could use summon magic, I beg of you, please help me. And cause more destruction? No, I was afraid of my summon magic, but not anymore. Check that guy out. I love this little transition. Many years have passed since I last served a master. I must test to see whether you are truly fit to be my master. I will hide 5 manifestations of myself in this forest. Each one will carry a piece of the hero's story. Collect all 5 pieces and tell me the story. If you put together the story to my satisfaction, I shall become your Eidolon. I'm sorry. I know we must hurry. It's okay, Dagger. I'll help you too. Thanks, you two. Pin on Rocks is a fun little area, because yeah, you basically have this little mini quest where you want to look for the pieces of Ramuh. We can kind of see one down there. But the funny thing is, they throw like a little trick at you. You want to head right back to where we just started. I like how it's just whole. And if we come over here, hey look, it's him. Historian's Explanation. I'll read these later because we'll see these. This is a story. That's Hero. You have 4 to go. We're gonna actually put those together and read them again. But first things first, we just learned a bunch of abilities. So let's check out what we have. So we just stole an Adamant Vest, which gives us Stone Killer. Fire damage reduced by 50% and gives us some nice defense. Like, ups our defense and our magic defense by 2. Did I just say magic? Jeez. And fire damage reduced by 50%, which is nice. Stone Killer kind of sucks. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, Stone Killer, there's almost no stone enemies, and we'll see later why it really sucks. But hey, we finally can put on the Oak Staff for some hella good shit. This bumps up Vivi's damage by a ton, and you can get this all the way before or I guess after Gazamaluk. So we'll see how insane this thing is. So she got the Bronze Vest, so we can finally throw on the Cotton Robe on her for Chemist, or Auto Potion, or even Ability Up. We'll go for Chemist. We can also finally put on the Mage's Hat for Loudmouth. This will be nice. And we got a bunch of stuff from here. Like, one more fight, and we already have Reflect and Float. So let's look at her stuff we can throw on. So Chemist. Chemist is actually very straightforward. It simply doubles the potency of medicinal items, which basically means potions and high potions heal twice as much. So with this, potions will heal 300 in battle, and high potions will heal a whopping 900. And this stacks with Auto Protect, or Auto Potion. So Chemist and Auto Potion are actually a really strong combo. If you have like 99 potions, you can basically have Garnet be invincible for the next little while. We'll take off, let's say, Antibody, because she can cure poison herself anyways, so we'll keep these on. We aren't really running from fights for the next while, so let's put on, let's say, I wonder, you know what, we'll take Alert off because we have What's That anyways. If you didn't know, Alert simply protect makes you not able to ever get back attacked, so it's not too big a deal. We have What's That for that in any case. MP attack is really interesting. Uses own MP to raise attack power. I had this for a while and I haven't used it. Basically, it works exactly the same as the killer abilities, but it just always works. I forget how much MP it actually uses. I think it's like 1/8 of your MP every time. And this stacks with the killer abilities. So you can have Zidane be doing like over double damage with Beast Killer or with any of these killer abilities and MP attacks. Like, that's really strong. I mean, we'll just slap that on there because it's not like we're using anything else. This looks good to me. Actually, we'll slap... No, we have the fairy earrings for that. So we'll put on fairy earrings for her probably next so we can get her up to a higher level. Also, let me take a look at this. So this Mithril Armor gives her extra spirit, but we could up her strength instead if we wanted her to get more HP. But I think we'll stick with the Mithril Armor. So yeah, let's head on here. So Pinnacle Rocks. You'll recognize that the music is from... we're not going to save here either, because... We'll save later. Mithril Vest. Actually, is that something we already had? Yeah, we just upgraded that, so that's kind of funny. There's some decent stuff in here, though. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. I wanted to quickly leave the screen just so we didn't get an encounter. So hey, Ramu, my guy, what's over here? That's human. You have 3 to go. Anything in this corner? Nah. Oh hey. That's cooperation. 2 to go. The ogre. So after all this time, if you never synthesized the ogre for Zidane, you finally have a thing to do. Let's actually look at this. Is Monty. I think Monty was in Evil Forest, actually, wasn't he? So this is kind of funny. Oh no. This is the guy from Ice Cave. He's relocated here, I guess. Let's give him the letter. And let me take a drink here while we wait for this to scroll. I could skip. You can skip these, but I'm always worried. The one time I'll skip is the time when there's like fancy custom text scrolling or something. Monty, were you able to escape Evil Forest, Kupo? I think this continent is headed for some serious disaster. It might be too late by the time we realize it. Wait, were you able to escape Evil Forest? Escaping the petrified Evil Forest was quite a task, Kupo. I escaped by following some suspicious-looking people. He is from Evil Forest. I don't know why. It's because I saw Stiltskin on ice. So I thought, yeah, it's because he got a letter from someone. Okay, that's why. Oh, hey. This is a nice big text box. That's beginning. You have 1 to go. So yeah, funny enough, most of these are really easy to find. The one that kind of tricks you up is the one that's obviously the one that you have to go back to the start. Path. What's this spot called? Just path. Oh, we get an encounter here. There's a couple enemies we can find here that we haven't seen yet, though, including one that I talked about way back, which this one makes a lot of sense because it was, because we fought this thing in Limbum during the Festival Hunt. It's Tantarians, or Zagnos. Why did I say Tantarian? These guys pretty much work the same, but at the same time they kind of don't. They're very similar to the ones we saw, though. Anyways, what do we want to do? You know what? I want to silence this thing because this is the thing I was talking about. This thing has a counter where it'll counter with Thundaras on us. But if we silence it... Damn it! Well, that's unfortunate. On the other hand, we can show off some of our new abilities. So we have Stop. You know, hopefully we'll hit Stop. Because I seem to have poor luck with status effects lately. Nope, we missed. God. I don't want to hit this thing. Because if we hit it, it'll always counter with a group Thundara. So you have to be really careful about that. This thing is actually kind of a tough encounter at this point, just because of that. You don't want to touch it until you get rid of its counter, because it'll smack us pretty hard. There we go. Well, we didn't stop it, but, you know, we did some other stuff. Can't cast. That blocks out a lot of the stuff it can do, too. Let's save Vivi's MP for now, and let's just start beating it up. This is why I got Beast Killer, by the way. Boom! Nice 600. It'll heave us, though. Ow! Jeez. Nobody else has been touched, so we'll just have Dagger cure herself. I think Zidane might kill us with this attack, because he's doing a lot of damage. Boom! Nice damage. We showed off the animation for stuff, that's good enough. We got some stuff, the Reflecting Float. Yeah, because we also got MP attack from the Power Belt. So, if we go over to this ledge here, we can see the chest here, and if we walk over to it, I can't get back up here once I jump off, but I can get back to that treasure chest. Or I can get to that treasure chest, don't jump off. I didn't even mention it until just now, but I just realized this isn't... I think this might actually be the only time in the entire game where Zidane is in our party and we are not... He is not the overworld character, where it has Dagger, because she's like the important character here, basically. We also got a Mithril armor, which is kind of nice, because, like, yeah, it's like, we already had a bunch, but, you know, that's a freebie. And it's kind of expensive. Let's quickly check out this area down here is called anything different. Nah, it's just the path. I actually want to see if we can get the other encounters. So the funny thing is there's 2 encounters here, but the other one we haven't seen yet, we can actually fight those things in the next dungeon. They show up there too, because they're kind of relevant for both areas. But I want to get... Well, I mean, we'll probably get one more fight running back to the Moogle. Oh, right. Yeah, you can give up here. Are you going to give up? Not yet. If you give up, you actually don't get a chance to get Ramuh. I actually forget where this... Well, yeah, that's right. You have to come from up above. They kind of trick you. You have to, like... It's not just, like, in spots. If you come from up above, then you'll see him running down there. And we can see him in the corner. Well, that's not true. I think you can actually get to him beforehand, but you won't see him until you get there. I actually totally forgot. So yeah, this one's kind of... This one's probably the most hidden one. Oh! What the hell? I totally forgot there's scorpions here. That's actually hilarious. I don't remember these things count as beasts, but we can smack this dude. Boom! They're a little tough, but I mean, they also have poison counter. Ouch. Let's go ahead and cure that poison just to help out Zidane a little. Ah! Jeez! Calm down. Let me do stuff. There you go. Take it out. Well, Panisha, Zidane, hopefully he'll probably take 1 tick. Oh no, he stopped it in time. Good. Alright, let's steal from you. What do you have? Ores? I mean, I almost guarantee these things have antidotes, because this game loves to do that crap. If they inflict poison, they better have an antidote. And let's see if we stop it this time. Nope. I forgot what Stop's accuracy is. I think it's 40%. It's not very high. Let's just smack this thing and it'll probably counter. Poison counter. Zidane's poisoned again. But we should be able to smack this thing and just kill it. There you go. Because Zidane just barely doesn't kill these things. There you go. Garnet still ain't doing her victory animation. That's kind of funny. I totally forgot there's sand scorpions here. That's hilarious. We actually got anointments from them, which is kind of nice. Let's toss out a group here. Garnet's actually kind of low on MP. Probably because we didn't get healed after the boss fight. So, where is he? Oh, you have to go right, yeah. This is why I always end up missing this guy. Come over here. That's silence, the last piece. Now we can go pieces together. And if we're lucky, maybe we'll see the last enemy, but if not, whatever. They're in the next dungeon anyway, so it's not a big deal. So you found all 5. Let's hear the story. However, the story comprises only 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. Be sure to only choose 4. Well, be sure to choose 4. So this one's always beginning. You choose beginning. And then the next one is cooperation. Silence on their way home. And then you have a choice. Well, I'll actually, I won't spoil that. But let's put human. I like human. Let's recite your story. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoids in the snowfield cavern and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the empire's castle. On their way home, they fell into a trap sent by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about their tragedy. Historians' explanation: the fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to their daughter... Geez, I'm screwing up this story because there's a lot of text. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. So this is a cool little like nod to an older Final Fantasy game. You know, wink wink, nudge nudge. I'll let you figure that one out for yourself. Because, you know, if you haven't played it, that's kind of spoilers, I guess, technically, but... Are you satisfied with your choices? You have options to listen again, do over. and you can just do it over, but you can also just say yes. And we're gonna go with yes, because I'll show off the other option later. Because let me ask you one thing: how come you chose human for the conclusion? Because yeah, just like you can obviously infer from him asking you here, you can choose hero for the ending too. People pass down stories of other people to whom they feel an affinity. The people in the story has flaws, or the people in the you can tell I'm gonna end it after this because I'm running out of steam. The people in the story had flaws, as we all do. That is why they became heroes in the people's mind. I want to know what you think in your own words. Me? I am away from my country, but I haven't forgotten about my people. Your soul is very tense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your Eidolon. Thank you! There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the paths on which you walk. You received a Peridot. Maybe now. Let's go to Lindblum. Hey, old man, you're gone already? What's wrong? I wanted to ask him why he made Dagger play such a silly game. Heroic? Human? Those are just things people say after the fact. Why try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chose? I think the old man would have become her Eidolon either way. That's the impression I got. Zidane, Vivi, let's go! You're exactly right. It's not what the people say afterwards. What's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realized it, but when she wished to learn how to use summon magic, the summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She is still young, but there is room for growth, so I chose her as my master. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her. Yeah, of course. And we run after her. Look, it's Lindblum Castle. I don't think we can turn back once we jump off. What do you want to do? Let's jump off later, because I want to go back and save, obviously. So I can take a look here. So it didn't become her Eidolon, but he gave us a Peridot, which teaches her the raw move spell. It also teaches Vivi Thundar, which is kind of funny. So once we learn Blind from this thing, which will take us like what? 16 more AP, and we have AP up. So it'll take like at most 8 more fights. So we're pretty close to getting that. Since we have a thing, let's slap on Chemist so she can throw potions if you need be. Anyways, let's head back here and save. Oh, we can't... You know, I should have saved that jumping off because it's actually faster to jump off afterwards, because now we have to run all the way back. Come on! Last enemy. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be perfect if we found the last enemy here? I think that's another... Yeah. It's another Zagno. That's fine. It's kind of funny, they give you the Peridot, and if you run back here to try to test it out, Zagno's heal, well, right now it takes half damage, and then if it electrocutes, it heals from electricity, so it's like not even useful against this guy, really. There we go, we got a stop off. That freezes it, and that insta-ends the fight, because stop is permanent in this game. So we won't get any experience, but we do get a whopping 3 AP, which is awesome. Stop, and as we'll see, other stopping abilities are incredible for AP farming. Because if you don't want to over-level from experience, but you still want to quickly learn some abilities, you can just toss out a couple stops of Vivi, and you get, like we just killed that dude for free, basically, right? Oh, crap. Oh, one more fight. Why not? Maybe if it's another Zagno, it would be kind of sucky. Oh, this is different. Yeah, there we go. Bats. I forget what these things are called exactly. These things have a couple things they can do. Seeker Bat. Absorb. Bam. Just absorbs a little bit of HP. Stole some eye drops. We stole eye drops, so guess what these things can do. If you can tell. We'll wait because we're gonna show off Bio with this because we'll show off just how strong Bio is here in a second. And Vivi's taking no damage. This is actually a great place to, I guess, get. Here we go, Darkness. So for some reason they gave this thing like its own spell called Darkness, which inflicts darkness, as you can tell, which is different from Blind. Has a different animation and everything for whatever reason. But anyways, let's show off Bio. 18 MP. So just watch how much damage this does. $600 damage to everything. That's half. For a single target, that's like 1,200 damage. That's nutty damage. For something that's non-elemental and also has a chance to poison stuff, like that's phenomenal. Bio is such a good spell, especially considering you can get it so early if you Chocobo farm, hunt, whatever you want to call it. We've almost went blind. You know what? Screw it. We need... Actually, you know what? Nah, don't screw it. Let's use a tent, and we're going to save and quit. Actually, now that I think about it, I think if you finish the story and come back here... Kupo, this letter is tattered. It's from Stiltskin Kupo. I'm scared. Read along with me? Yeah, I forgot about this until just now. This might be the end of me. Yeah, we haven't seen Stiltskin yet, ever since Clayra. What's wrong, Kupo? What happened to Stiltskin? Anyways, yeah, that's it for this part. See you guys later. Well, let's drop the save too. I think you can hear my dog barking. There's my little cameo of old Timothy. Yeah, see you guys later.